Hello friends, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, last time we took care of Woodfall Temple and defeated Old Dolwa, in spectacular fashion I might add, because I'm never going to get over just how amazing that boss fight went. And now it is time to continue our adventure in the swamp. So, we just heard a mysterious noise. Let's go through the vines here, and it's the Deku Princess. Who are you? Link? Pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha! Just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So, the monkey made it back fine after all. Oh, that's good. Such a kind soul. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. I always like this reaction. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me back to the Deku Palace? Here's a funny story, actually. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to figure out that the whole carry thing was actually to be putting the princess in a bottle. Like, to me, carry screams, like, you know, pick up the princess and let's actually run back to the palace. No, it's actually stuff the Deku Princess inside a bottle that is apparently smaller than the princess herself. But anyways, we put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. Oh, don't worry. I'm heading there right now. Alright, everything is back to normal. And we can actually swim in the water now, which is great. And even the vines get grown there too with a lily pad, so if you need a quick way back and you somehow don't have the Song of Soaring, which it does boggle my mind a little bit that they go out of their way to almost guarantee that you are going to run into the Song of Soaring with Kapora, that they do these things that say like, oh, you want a quick way back to Woodfall after you've defeated the temple? Sure, we'll give you one. When the quick way back to the Woodfall Temple is Song of Soaring. Well, anyways, let's go check on the monkey, see how he's doing. And, yeah, still having a bath in the hot water. So now we have to take the Deku Princess over here, present the princess to the king, and another funny reaction ensues. Oh, my princess! My darling princess! You are all right. I was so worried. Foolish father! And meanwhile, the monkey's still getting dunked. You! What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant! Such a good voice of authority. She will make a good ruler. Oh, Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. It's like, oh, no worries, princess. I didn't mind getting dunked about 500 times. It's all water under the bridge. Hot water under the bridge. There is some fur that needs to grow back. I understand, princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? Why, yes, thanks to Mr. Link here. I am very, truly grateful. Really? So you're called Link, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. Monkey bow. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. And we have this little mini-game to take care of. So we'll talk to the princess and butler. It seems our butler is taking somewhat of a liking to you, Mr. Link. I believe you'll find him waiting in the shrine that'll be to your right when you leave the palace. I shall never forget what you have done for us. But please forgive me if I refuse to ride in that tiny little bottle ever again. And then a calmer Deku King. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time, more than ever, it has become clear to me. Oh, strange traveler, there is little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. Now, I believe I can actually get out of the mask here, and they, like, yep, they understand that I am a strange human with Deku transforming powers. Link, I'm sorry for all that trouble. Now it looks like we monkeys and the Deku scrubs can start getting along again. You know, the swamp may be back to normal, but something still gives me a bad feeling. I wonder what it could be. Here's a hint. Look up. But now that we got that all taken care of, let's head to the Deku Shrine. Which means we have to go this way. Now, in case anyone is wondering and hasn't explored, you can actually come this way when the water is still poisonous and you haven't defeated Woodfall. But there is a big Octo that is blocking the path to the shrine here. And it is difficult to get any accurate attack to attack the big Octo and kill it before you can enter the shrine. So it is kind of a good roadblock. Now then. This is one reason I love getting the bunny hood. Because now I have the means to keep up with the butler. Link, I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Please follow me. It is a bit of a race, so keep up. Now, I do love the flavor text that comes afterwards, so I'll just save that for when I reach the end, if I don't mess up, which is still likely. But thankfully, I have done this enough that I do know most of what I'm to do. So we just get over here. I'm taking the safer path. It is nice that the Deku in here don't attack us. They are just random obstacles, not enemies. And it is a Deku temple, after all. I guess it kinda works. Okay, now this one, I have gotten smart enough to realize that water hopping this is the fastest way through, and I drowned. But thank goodness, it seems that I get a reprieve that drowning is not the same as voiding out. And I didn't actually know that because I don't think I've ever drowned in that room. I am learning so many new things about this game. Aha. Well, this is simple enough. I can actually get ahead of the butler here. Now, Bunny Hood helps get up here too. Boulders. This one always caught me off guard because it's go forward and then go backwards. Alright, final spot. I need the bow. No, I can't put that on a different C button. There are C button configurations that I just get used to throughout all my years of playing the N64 Zeldas. Like, there's a button that I always put some weapons on no matter what. Like, to me, the bow always goes on C left, hookshot always goes on C down, ocarina always went on C right, stuff like that. Anyways, well done, Link. Now here is the item I promised. Please accept it. We got the Mask of Sense, which, as far as I'm concerned, is probably not going to be useful for this playthrough. Depending on how things go. But it allows us to get mushrooms. Actually, when I see you, I'm reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow, I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I'm afraid I might have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor, just like when I raced my son. Please forgive my rudeness. Gee, I wonder if there's some reason that the Deku Butler kept talking about his, son. Oh, wait. It's things you'll see at the end of the game when it all makes sense. Okay, well that takes care of the things with the palace, but I am going to make my way back now to the tourist center. Now it's time for a whole bunch of archery-based mini-games. I am going to struggle with this, I think. So let's see how well this one goes. This one, thankfully, is just one goal to get a heart piece. So we'll take care of this. And also, a nice thing with the game that I don't normally get in randomizers, I can buy magic beans from that Deku scrub right there as a Deku. So I don't have to go all the way back to the bean cellar, which will have to get used at one point. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. Special just for you, I'll let you take this cruise for free, but... oh, just as I thought. It seems the poison swamp has been cleared up, so I want to try something more interesting. How about a little game? Fly around on my broom and you try to hit my target. Well, I gotta do it. If I hit her 10 times, the game's over, but I have to get a score of 20. Well, that's one hit already. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do this. 9. I just have to get 20. 10, 11. I know there's going to be some points where I'll have an easier time hitting a target. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's just keep playing. How high can I get? I need practice. 24. 25, that's pretty good. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. Oh, I hit that one, but 37's a pretty good score. Pretty good. So we get the heart piece. All right, that worked perfectly. Now, speaking of things that work perfectly, I am gonna speed time up here for now because I did just remember that there is something I did not do on the setup cycle that I can do now because I am now doing the Anju Cafe side quest. And that is stopping the North Clocktown thievery. So I can go do that right now, and I can get the blast mask and get that whole thing out of the way. Oops, that's a bit of a ledge there, apparently. But that's all the things to do with the swamp, if you're not counting swamp archery, which I will be doing here in a moment. But we do have to do that to get a heart piece and a quiver upgrade as part of the collection. Thankfully, that game is a lot easier than the Town Archery, which, I'm not going to lie, there's probably going to be a few time skips to getting a perfect attempt. Because I know I can do it. I'm not doubting my skills. I know I can do it. And I'm going to slow down time because I think there is something else I can just barely manage to do here in just a second. I'm just going to see if I can, because I've got the bunny hood, so this is possible. Make our way up here. Yes! I have just enough time. So we'll come over here and challenge the postman to the 10-second game. But with the bunny ears, we can actually see the timer. I have actually seen people do this without the bunny hood. There are tips and tricks that you can do. So we are just going to take the easy route out because this is just me wanting to get the heart piece. 10 seconds. There's the heart piece. Now, another difference with the North American and Japanese version, the Japanese version counts the digit behind the milliseconds digit. So we get a bit of a frame buffer type of time hit, if that makes sense, when we're doing it on the North American version. But on the Japanese version, it is a flat on 10 seconds you have to hit in order to get that heart piece. So I'm very glad that I can do this way. Now, speaking of being able to do things, I can save the old lady here, get the bomb bag, and I'm not doing anything with the Anju Cafe side quest, so I don't have to worry about this. Yes! I can at least get the blast mask now. Now, I am going to have to save her again in order to get the all-night mask to appear in the Curiosity Shop on a different cycle. But I'm only going to worry about that once I have the Giant's Wallet, which will happen once I hit Great Bay. So we'll get this taken care of, get Blast Mask into inventory, and then that'll be good. We'll at least have a thing we can use as an explosive. La-di-da-di-da, just out for a stroll in North Clock Town. Yoink! Now, unlike the randomizer that I skip, this time we have to actually watch the cutscene of Sakon running away. And again, this plays into my theory that this guard here is actually asleep because this guard should have seen Sakon and been like, let's get this thief behind bars, you know? Like, just runs right by, guard doesn't even do a thing. Thank you. Since he didn't make off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put him out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. And the blast mask is now in our possession. Alright, but we did have to get the old lady here into the bomber's notebook either way. Alright. Now the big bomb bags will be out on their store shelves, but I already have a big bomb bag, so I don't have to worry about that. Now then, we got that all taken care of. Well, actually, I will slow time down again because now I'm just trying to play for as much time as I can get. And complete all of the mini-games. So we'll go to day 2, and now we'll see just how good my bomb skip-ball skills are, followed by how good my archery skills are. Dawn of the second day. Alright, let's begin with a warm-up. Looks like we have a visitor again. Oh, it's the same person who was here yesterday. Now, I know they call it Basket Bomb, but I typically call it Bomb Skitball from the Mario Party minigame from Mario Party 1. Just a name that I'm used to. There we go. I have had really good sessions of this. Yep, now I've got the groove figured out. Bank shot? Almost. Thankfully, the bombs do kind of auto-slide in as a bit of a mercy. But I find that one to be the easy one of all of the mini-games. So there we go. Another perfect. So we only keep getting 50 rupees for this, but we will get the heart piece on the last day. Now then, time to get the archery skills polished because now it is time for the minigame that is my absolute least favorite in this. At least that, maybe treasure game is slightly above. So this I would definitely call the worst in the entire game because of how it's made. The Town Archery. Because the timer might as well not exist. So first I have to get a record. And I'm going to focus. And good thing that was a warm-up. So I've got just enough time I can get the record. So there we go. Like, that makes a record. So I get the quiver. But now I have to try to get a perfect score in order to get a heart piece. If I make one mistake, or if I miss one Octorok in a cycle, I can't come back from that. Like, I have to get an absolutely perfect score. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut to the attempt that is perfect. That way you're not sitting around waiting for me to get it. I'll tell you how many attempts it took me afterwards. But I'm only gonna show the perfect attempt in an attempt to save time. So I'll see you when my sanity is destroyed. I hate this game. But I got it perfect. And that only took me a number of attempts that I lost count of because I failed so many of these that I actually had to go to the bank and withdraw money. That is how much I hate that minigame. But I did it. I did it. I beat the minigame. I haven't been this enraged since Beaver Bother. But I can at least say I did this without any outside trickery. Now time to go play another archery game that is slightly more fair. Maybe I'll calm down by the time it takes for me to get the 2 perfects that I need to win the game. I'm still really angry about that minigame right now. Like, there were so many attempts that I did that I was on such good a pace, and then one little slip up, and then it's like, oh, I was so close. But then there were just as many where I fail early, and then I go, well, I guess I'm sitting here for a minute waiting for the timer to expire and practicing my shots on bad targets to make the timer go down faster. All right. Hi, mate. You want to play? Yes, I want to absolutely destroy this minigame. Thankfully, this one is so much better designed. So, I gotta get 2 perfects, so let's begin round 1. Gotcha. 1, and 2, and 3, and prepare for the wolf. Had to spam that one. I was having trouble getting the arrows going. Okay. Haven't missed a Wolfos. Those are the only things I have to be ready for. Okay. Gwaze, Gwaze, and Gwaze. Got you that time. Super close, but that does let me get the Gwaze. Got you there. Alright, get this, get one more Wolfos, and that's a perfect score! Just like that. Look how simple it is. You have a lot of time to prepare your shots. I mean, it is possible to lose, but it's a lot more fair. Not like the Town Archery game that I am still super mad about. It's gonna take a while, but I will eventually lose the tension in my shoulders about how much I hate that game. Since I did at least do it. So we got the largest quiver. So I already have maxed out arrows. Not like it's gonna matter too much, but hey, I like having a full quiver. Alright. I already got perfect once. Let's get perfect again. There we go. Aha! Was smart about your positioning that time. Gwaze. 1 and 2, and I missed you. Supposed to work. Now I gotta get the wolf. Like that. And then we'll get you. And then we'll get you. And everything will be on point. Like, this is how much better I do with this minigame. I can actually talk while I'm doing it, and I do okay. Got you. You. Wolfos. And one final wolf. And there we go! Look at that! 2 perfects like it was no big deal. Not like the Town Archery game. But there we go. That's at least every major archery game dealt with. And the heart piece is acquired! We got another heart out of the deal too, which is pretty good. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go quickly try to do the P-Hack Grotto while it is still daytime. Because P-Hats are only up and about during the day, and it's the only P-Hat that is in Termina. So I'm going to go quickly take care of that, get a heart piece. Then I can go take care of the Dodongo Grotto at my leisure, which will probably be right afterwards, since I have a safe way of dealing with them. And then I'll just go ahead and I'm going to warp to day 3. Ow. More over here. There we go. Because I can go try Dog Race again. I do have the money to comfortably place a few more bets to see if I can't get the heart piece. There we go. I can get in there with a sword, and it probably would have been quicker if I did it right, but it was just much easier to do that. Hot piece! My goodness, we've only done one temple, and I almost have a full row of hearts. Though I guess that makes sense. If my math is correct, there's 52 heart pieces in this game, because there are only 4 heart containers. Yeah, 13 times 4, that's 40 plus 12, that's 52. Now, I guess if I did want to push my time a little further, I could do the Sonata of Awakening Grotto, or in this case, the 4 Gossip Stone Grotto, as it should be called. Now if I just get bombs, there we go. Like that. Now if I wanted to be super efficient with this, I should probably just try to do it with Goron Mask, rolling around Termina Field. But I'm here, I'm already ready to deal with this, so why don't we just get her done, you know? In all honesty, I'm probably just going to try to do whatever I can here before going up the mountain, because the archery game completely destroyed my sanity as I predicted. So I'm just doing a few things to cool off, and then maybe on the next episode with a fresh mindset, I will go and tackle the mountain. And it's probably better if I do it on a fresh cycle as well, because I don't think I've got a way to actually get into Goron City. Okay, I need my bow for this one to be a safe shot. Literally. So I just come over here, I wait for a Dodongo to reveal the tail. 1 and 2 and almost. Run! If you do get the rhythm right, you can actually take a Dodongo out in 6 quick shots. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and die. Get the rupee while I'm at it, because I can use that for betting. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and done. That's how you do it. Now, a cool thing, too, with this game, and you will notice it doing this in here, as, like, enemies should not be able to naturally drop 50 rupees upon being defeated, but it's when you defeat a giant version of the enemy in question. So, as you can tell, those Dodongos were big, but there are mini Dodongos out here, so you think, oh, those must be big Dodongos, like that one right there. You defeat those big Dodongos, and you get a big reward for your trouble. Actually, I might as well just do this while I'm at it. I did say I wasn't going to do anything up in the mountain, but I can trigger a owl statue up there whenever I get the time to go up there. So that'll save me a little bit of travel time. But yeah, there are also other giant enemies that can give you a 50 rupee drop. One of those being the giant likes of Great Bay. You defeat one of those, and I'm fairly certain they'll give you 50. If not, they're just really good at giving you money. But, of course, the best way to get money in this game is definitely light arrows on enemies, because you do get 50 rupees for your trouble, and it is fabulous. All right, we'll just quickly run our way over here to grotto number 3. And you know what? Bye. Nice part is you can run forward with your shield in front of you. And we can just take care of the bomb chews and no problem. Alright, grotto number 3. At the very least, running around with a bunny hood is an acceptable substitute for getting around places. And now we just got one more grotto, and that'll be one last gossip stone. And also we got the part-timer over here looking for some red rupees. Let's help him down. He's got to get to his shift. Boom! I do feel a little sorry, but I am trying to get money sometimes. And I didn't have to do that, so that was just me being a jerk. Alright, night 2, which is good, because then I can just Song of Double Time to day 3, and I go to the ranch. Do a few dog races just to see what I can do. I can comfortably bet 80 rupees and try for a second place finish as well, which will give me 160 rupees, which is enough for a win. Then I can warp back to town, do day 3 Honey Darling. And that will take care of the 3-day minigame there. And then the only minigame I have to worry about is my second least favorite minigame in all of Termina, the treasure game. At least I only have to do it with a Goron. Alright, 3 heart pieces acquired. If I'm lucky, this will give me number 4 and the 9th heart. With 52 heart pieces in such a small game, you really do get hearts fast if you know all the side quests. Which, as you can see, I clearly do know a lot of side quests. So we'll just get over here. And we will turn it. Day 3. Let's see how good my luck is. See, if I really, really wanted to, and I know I've got the time in this world left to do so, I could go do the Swamp Spider House. But without the hookshot, it does take its sweet time. And I know it's much more of a time save to just wait until I get the hookshot and then just go and completely blitz through it. All I need to take along with me is just a couple bottles of bugs. So I'm going to try my luck and see how this works. Because it is entirely possible to win this without the Mask of Truth. That is the nice part. The Mask of Truth is just your near guarantee that you can do it. And I'm only going to stick around for like 2, maybe 3 races depending on how this works. Just depends on how well Gold Richard does. Because like I said, Gold Richard is statistically more likely to do well. But as you can see, Gold Richard isn't guaranteed to win. Oops. No. Hurry up and bring me a dog. Well, this is the dog. I threw it before I could talk to you. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's target. There we go. So I guess you just have to run up to Mama Muyan here. Alright, bet 80 rupees. I'm good for a first or a second. Come on, Gold Richard! Now, if this works, Gold Richard should beeline up for the first few places, if this works. Alright, let's see. Gold Richard is making a bit of headway here. I like this. But only a bit. Oh. Come on, Gold Richard. Are you going to let Blue Richard take you out? That's right. You are just going to get 5th place. Oh, you made that pretty close for a 5th. But that means I get my money back, and that means I can do another race. That was basically a freebie. Okay, do I want to play again? Yes, I want to see if I can finally get a little luck here. Oh, come on. ₹80 once again. Geez, if I max out my wallet, then I'll just put all the rupees that I took out for the stupid archery game back in. Like, I still can't believe it took me that many tries to beat the game. Alright. Gold Richard, what are you doing? Go on the inside! You can beat the dogs that way! My goodness, I just can't seem to get a Gold Richard that can consistently stay with the head of the pack. Are you gonna let Blue Richard beat you, Gold Richard? I thought not! Gold Richard is certainly trying to pick it up there, but just not getting into the front of the pack. I mean, I'm at least breaking even, but I don't want this to take all of the rest of the day. I still gotta get back to Clocktown for the three-day minigame reward from Honey Darling. ₹80 once again. Let's go, Gold Richard! Stay to the inside, Richard. You can do it. Just get in front of all these dogs here. My goodness, Richard, you're not supposed to let all the dogs be in front of you. This must have been a bad Gold Richard. Well, I ain't getting my bet back on this one. Yeah, there's 6 dogs in the front there. There's no way I'd get it. Oh well. Try again. If it doesn't work, then it's just whenever I get the Mask of Truth. Okay, if I'm right, these pots here contain 5 rupees each. Perfect. So after I bet 80, if I bet 60 and take first place, I can get the reward. Is that dog fine? Yes. I will always stick with Gold Richard. Alright. Let's go, Gold Richard! Go, 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 go! Come on, get in front of these doggos! I'm starting to make a little headway. Oh, Gold Richard, you're coming up the pack a bit. I like this. Come on, Gold Richard, you can do it. Can these other dogs stop being fast for long enough for you to win? Oh, you're fighting for the middle of the pack, but I don't think you're gonna get the front of the pack. Nope, that was a 9th place. Oh, there's Blue Richard bringing up the rear. Alright, I got one more attempt in my wallet. Let's see how this works. Come on, Gold Richard. I know you got a good race in you, buddy. So I only have to bet 50 here, because getting second place won't do me any good. I have to get first, so 50 is the minimum. Plus, it gives me 10 more rupees to pay up at Honey Darling. Let's go! Well, you got a bit of a head start there. I like that. Oh, you're starting in the front of the pack. I'm okay with this. Come on, Gold Richard. You're in the front. I like this. Oh my goodness, Gold Richard, you're even beating the camera here. Look how fast you're going, buddy. I like this. First place is on the table. Let's go. Gold Richard in the front. Oh, and here we have a bit of an upset. Oh. First place taken by Gold Richard. We have succeeded. And then here comes Blue Richard. Poor Blue Richard. I've made him race quite a bit. Well, take me for a walk and call me Spot. You took first place. And that means I got the 150 minimum for the heart piece. Want to play again? No, I am done with the dog races, and I am just about done with all of these stinking mini games. I don't know how much of this episode is going to get cut out due to poor attempts at the Town Archery. If this episode ends up being a short one, let me just apologize right now, but I'm not showing you all of my failed attempts. I only wanted you to see the one that succeeded. It's the beaver bother syndrome. I only want to show what works and not waste time. And plus I was so hard focused, I wasn't even talking during that game, so it would not have been fun to watch. It would have been painful to watch, more so. Alright. Now, fun little thing with this minigame, actually. So this is one that Deku Link can actually play as well. But as you can see, there's too many targets for Deku Link to get with all of the bubble blowing that'll have to be done. So when you enter this room as Deku Link, you actually get half the targets on the field. You can take advantage of that by coming in here as Deku Link to set the targets, and then transforming back and playing as Human Link. However, I'm going to go for the full experience because I do know that I can do this. How well I can do, that is always up for debate. I hit that and you know it. Too high up on that one. Doing fine. Skipped ahead of target there, but that's fine, because the whole point is to hit the targets. Don't matter what order. Gotcha. And that ends most of the stupid mini-games of Clocktown. Perfect score all 3 days. Art piece. Are we truly happy, darling? Alright. Now, I've still got some time left in the day, so I'm going to pay a visit to Snowhead. I'm going to trigger the owl statue, and then I'm just going to turn back time and go for a fresh cycle, because there is nothing else that I can really do right now. I mean, I could rupee farm on giant Dodongos if I want to, but again, I'm saving that for when I have light arrows, and bubbles, and nighttime, and a giant's wallet, and patience. Alright, so thankfully we can just move our way up here. Now this is where the game is like, let's make sure they have bombs or an explosive source, because the only way you're getting up here is with said bombs or explosion source. I think Tattle... yeah, Tattle even goes, this is no good. If we could just blast these snowballs out of the way, we could get through. There's your hint. And there's an explosion. Alright. Welcome to the frosty village of Snowhead. Now, let's just hit that owl statue and make plans to start a fresh cycle. And hopefully I can have a fresh mindset going into the exploration. Maybe by then I will have calmed down with how the Town Archery game went. Yep, still angry. So we'll just do ourselves a quick deposit here of the rupees, because every little bit helps. Every 500 does make it one less full wallet I have to deposit once I have the Giant's wallet. I mean, if I tediously wanted to, I could get it even with the base wallet. But I want to keep some of my sanity and not waste a lot of time. So now we'll deposit all these rupees back. There we go. It's 538. That's pretty good. Now, as far as I can think, I've done everything to do with the swamp. I never have to go back there again for anything important. I've done quite a number of side quests in Termina, so I can let that go for now. And Snowhead will start on the next episode. So, time to go back to the very beginning once again. Well, despite it being a crash course in how to keep patience, everything went well enough. Got all the heart pieces I could, got all the arrow upgrades that I could. So, at the very least, I'm making progress, and my biggest roadblocks are taken care of for now. So, fresh cycle, fresh start. Let's just get Tattle reminding us that we have to go up to the mountains now, because that's customary. And we're going to call the episode here. So, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know you're only going to see the highlights of the Town Archery, but you can tell that definitely tore away at my sanity there. So, we'll see how it goes on the next one. But at the very least, we've done most of the minigames now, so it should just be a lot of action going on here out. Although there are still a few side quests, so hopefully more action on the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.